everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is the Green Mountain Medium. How are you? So today's reading is going to be all about if the person you have on your mind is nuts or if they're nice. So yeah, I'm a medium, so I have a general feel for people as is, but I'm going to actually be using tarot cards this reading. So yeah, I just thought this would be a fun way to showcase my tarot skills. So yeah, I have the intent to do 3 different piles. So keep in mind that this is a general reading, meaning that I am tapping into the energetic collective for the majority of the people who chose that pile. So if you want specifics, I would not base an opinion on this reading because it is so general. However, it can kind of give you a general feel, or it can kind of, you can use that as a way to kind of support your own intuition, if that makes sense. This is not intended to be like, okay, this person is crazy. Stay away. If you need advice on that, I would come to me one-on-one. So yeah, definitely I wanted to put that disclaimer out here in the very, very, very front of this, because this is YouTube, it's a general reading, and I'm not going to be responsible for anything. So I'm just going to look at the general collective for this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I will get into the piles now, or the pile selection now. So you guys can choose where's my stick? Oh. You guys can choose pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Also, keep in mind that with tarot, I'm a medium, so I don't necessarily need the cards at all. The cards are just a way to confirm and kind of support and tell an illustration for you guys. Because I mean, I see it in my head before the cards come out. So yeah, I just thought this would be a fun way and a little bit more interactive way for me to do this than just kind of sitting and talking your guys' head off. I mean, I'm extremely clairvoyant, clairaudient, so like I literally have conversations with them. Like, it's in and out in my head, like it never stops. Like, this isn't just my business, it's my life. Yeah, so I just want to put a disclaimer on this and probably all my videos that because I am a medium, there is a strong probability that a loved one that has passed over may come through in these videos. With that being said, this is YouTube, this is general, so I will try not to get super into it, but if they're taking over my body, I have to say something or I will physically get sick. So yeah, so I take on their energy, I take on your energy. Like, when I'm reading, even if it's just tarot like this, I completely go away. I'm not cognizant of what I'm saying, so think of it as like a higher perception or advice from above. So it's like looking at it from a bird's eye view, basically. So I just really want you guys to keep that in mind. So yeah, I hope you find this entertaining at the very least, or helpful, or insightful, or yeah. So I'm gonna get in pile 1 now. Hi friends, so this is pile 1. So today we're gonna talk about if the person you have on your mind is nuts or if they're nice. So this is intended to figure out, basically just intend that basically everybody in your energetic field is nice. If they're not, that's up to you to assert your own boundaries. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. This is basically just to confirm your own intuition and to really just try and help you guys, because sometimes when we're in a lower vibrational state, sometimes the people we have around us are also in that lower vibrational state, and as we start to ascend and start the spiritual process, sometimes we do have to leave some people behind, as unfortunate as that is. Does that make sense? Because if they're not willing to ascend and go on the path with you, or at least try and support you, it's not really worth it in the long run. And that's a hard lesson to learn, to assert your boundaries and, you know, really stand up for yourself and to be like, no, you're crazy, you can't treat me like this. Basically, it's just to kind of help you and just to kind of help confirm what you guys have in your mind. Because, you know, we want that true soul tribe, right? We want the high vibrational stuff, not the ones that bring us down. Because, you know, it's one thing for somebody to be nice to your face, but it's a completely whole nother story for somebody to be nice behind your back and have your back behind your back. Does that make sense? That's just kind of where I'm going with this. So, in reality, two high vibrational human beings can have a high vibrational friendship if they're both willing to do the work and put in equal amounts of work and have each other's back and have that equal amount of love. Because, right, there is love in friendships, right? Correct, right. Everything is based on love. It's based on human emotion. Even friendships, even platonic friendships. So if you don't know what the word platonic means, that basically just means friendships. But yeah, because I mean, I think as we age, it's super important to have the good people around us and have your team, because essentially the friends that you choose are your teammates. You want them to have your back. You don't want them to, you know, be crazy. And this could also be applied to, let's say, a lover or a friend or like anybody you have on your mind. So let's just get into this, you guys. I am super excited about this video, actually. So I am going to start with some animal oracle cards. I am probably going to shuffle on camera. I may edit some of it out. You guys don't breathe. So we have the firefly, which is an air sign. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I'm especially getting Aquarius vibes off of this. I'm not gonna lie, just because it is the firefly and it does kind of remind me of the star. The star is all about healing. It's about being in the spotlight. It's about having that inner light. It's about going through that darkness to find your inner light that shines. Does that make sense? And I'm channeling right now, so I'm sorry if I sound funny. But yeah, it's the light. So that's what we're talking. I am really getting Aquarius vibes, so you really could be dealing with an Aquarius right now. So I'm also getting buffalo. So this is buffalo spirit. So you could be a Taurus. I don't know why I just said Taurus. You could be a Taurus. That just came out. I am channeling, so there is no coincidence. But you could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You don't have to be. It's just signs that are applicable. I don't know. I am kind of getting... I have to get into it more, but I am honestly kind of getting some slipperiness and some tension. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tension and I'm getting a headache. I mean, they are facing each other though. There's definitely a big difference, you guys. There's definitely a rift. There's a big, 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 big rift here. I definitely feel like there's something tying you together, but it kind of looks like the firefly. So this would probably be the air sign in this. Like, it just looks like the air sign just wants to be free. I don't know. There's some form of like stability maybe that the buffalo's been offering. I feel like there's a lot, because I'm getting that block in my throat chakra. I think there's a lot of stuff not being said, and I don't think there's been stuff said since the beginning, to be totally honest with you. I'm gonna take a minute to light my candles, because I totally forgot to light my candles, so be right back. Ooh. I don't know. No, my arms are too little. BRB. Ow. Does somebody have a leg issue? it could be your ankle. My ankle, I just got up to walk, and Mo, it's not because I was sitting in lotus, because hadn't been sitting in it for very long, and it's definitely my ankle. I don't know, there could have been like, and I'm maybe not talking to all of you, but there's like a certain collective. I'm also getting Sagittarius energy for some reason. I'm not 100% sure what that's about, but okay, that one's even giving me an even bigger headache. If I'm talking to a Sag right now, you have a lot of mental energy wrapped up in this connection, and it's not healthy. You're in love with a fantasy. I think the Taurus is more empathic. Again, this is general, so I'm talking to multiple people. I'm just trying to but I definitely feel like there's something to do with Aquarius. Unbalanced Aquarians. Because let me tell, I can get into this, and I have the right to get into this, because I'm the Grand Air Trine, and I spent a lot of time being unbalanced, so I know how us air signs get, and I know how Aquariuses get in particular. I've done a lot of work on myself. I've gone through a lot of my shadow work. When I'm talking about it, I just feel like they have a lot of their own inner shadow work to work through, and that, if I'm talking to the masculine right here, you both have inner work to do on your own. You both have your own shadows to go through on your own, and I hate to say this, but sometimes when you're going through shadow work, it's way easier to go through it alone, so you're not being destructive. Because if you're not in healthy energy and they're not in healthy energy, how do you expect to have a healthy relationship? A relationship is supposed to be equal give and take. It's supposed to be equal, and I feel like it's just take. There's there's definitely a couple scenarios going on here. I would definitely say that. I feel like you guys have been tied together by time is your only thing. That's the only reason why you're still there. Time and possibly legal stuff. I don't think you're taking care of yourself. I think you're overgiving. I definitely feel like there could be, if this isn't applying, don't take it, you guys. Like I said, this is a general reading. There's something to do with flightiness. there's something to do with one person being very stable and the other person just being very flighty. And maybe you're both kind of flighty. I'm getting a pit in my stomach. I don't know if you guys have anxiety. I feel like you guys are like just giving yourself anxiety because you're in your head, and I just feel like you guys just need to let go and surrender to spirit. Because right, earth signs have a tendency, and I'm not stereotyping anybody? I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I'm sorry. I'm channeling. My brain just turns to mush sometimes. But yeah, I would look into the empath narcissist dynamic if you haven't already, because I just feel like you're very stuck and you don't know what to do. You can come to me, but you have to be willing to like do the work. Because I mean, me and spirit can tell you everything that's unbalanced and what you should do for your highest good. But at the end of the day, you have free will. It's up to you. It's not up to anybody else. It's not up to your passed on loved ones. They can tell you what you think, what they think. They can tell you what they think is the best course of action. Source, general spirit of all, great good spirit, they can sit here and try and guide you. I can sit here and try and guide you. But if you're not willing to do the work, even the best healers in the world, even the best, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, basically. Basically is where I'm trying to go with that. I'm just getting a lot of stubbornness, and I'm getting a lot of stubbornness on both parties. You guys are just both very, very shut down. I'm getting manipulation. I hate to say that, but I'm getting manipulation, lies. Okay, I don't know what this means, but like I'm hearing like Bermanstein, something Steen, and I feel like it starts with a B. It's so weird. I have no idea what they're trying to tell me. I don't even know if it's this language, to be totally, it doesn't even sound like this language. Bermanstina? It could be Italian. It kind of sounds like Italian. Is anybody fluent in Italian? Okay, they're showing me a dove. There's something about a dove or a white bird. I don't know if you've been seeing a dove or a white bird, but that's a sign. I don't know. Definitely feeling like you could have lost a spouse. Maybe that's the separation here, you guys. Maybe one of you is like on quote unquote the other side. So maybe one of you is on the other side and one of you is stuck here on Earth. So one of you is in the air and one of you is down here. I mean, that could explain it, but it also could be talking about the earth sign dynamic. But I mean, now so this is the thing with general readings, you guys. So like, there are so many energies I'm tapping into. There's gonna be so many different storylines. And especially the more of you that are starting to watch these, like the more I'm gonna have to filter through. So like, I apologize, but these are general. They're free YouTube readings, so they're general. So I mean, you're gonna have to sit here and sift through. I mean, spirit can tell you, but if it doesn't feel right, you're gonna feel it in your gut and you're gonna feel it in your heart if it resonates. There's just some form of separation, whether it be you two just not being on the same page here on Earth, like Spirit's telling me to tell you guys, whatever this is, it's run its course for this lifetime. Like, yes, maybe it was good in the past, but I feel like too much has happened. And yes, maybe you guys both are good people, but I feel like you guys just need to let go of each other. Because I feel like the more you guys try to hold on to each other, you're just like tearing each other apart more. I'm also getting... I don't even know what that means. What does infidelity mean? My brain is mush right now. I think I know it, but it sounds familiar, but my brain is just mush. But I don't even know if there was. It just feels like, I don't know, something stupid. Like, I feel like all the drama and all the basic, like the bull. Okay, yeah, this is YouTube. I'm not gonna say bad words. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of issues created in the head and in the mind that like aren't actually there. I feel like assumptions have been made. You guys don't communicate. Somebody just gets something in their head, and it just, like, at the end of the day, I just don't think you guys are healthy for each other. I'm not saying... Definitely look into empath narcissist dynamic. Yeah, the head. I don't know. Yeah, have you guys been getting major headaches or just like screaming at each other? Like, what's the deal with all the fighting? Because I'm just seeing so much fighting right now. Like, so much fighting. And it's like not good. Like, it's not good at all. And I feel like a lot of it, it's so unfortunate because a lot of it isn't even stemmed in reality. It's just because so narcissism, I don't know if it's a disease, I don't know, like, but narcissism is a condition people get, and there's different spectrums of it, okay? Everybody in the Western world is going to be a little bit narcissistic, okay? Does this make sense? We're all going to have, in the Western world, we're all going to have some traces of narcissism. It's just normal. It's the way that society has conditioned us, okay? But there are a lot of people that are stuck in extremes to where they do nothing wrong. They don't see their own fault. They're not willing to look in the mirror and see what they do wrong. And you can't fix people like that because they don't see anything wrong. They don't see that they're broken. Even though if they're not willing to acknowledge that they need to help and they need to heal, they're just gonna create more karma. And at that point, it's up to you to really love yourself first. Because I am getting, like, you do feel really loyal. You feel tied. You feel obligated. You feel very obligated. But I don't know. You just need to love yourself first, man. Like, that's all I can tell you. You just gotta love yourself first, because it's not good for you. It's not good for either of you. Again, I'm not offering legal or medical advice. Please seek legal counsel or a doctor or a certified therapist if there's like legal stuff, because I'm not any of that. I'm just a psychic medium and I read energies. I know energies. I'm a professional energy reader, basically. And this doesn't feel healthy. And I hate to tell you that, but it doesn't feel 100% healthy. It feels like it would be much healthier if you guys just let each other go and you just let bygones be bygones. That doesn't mean hold a grudge for the next 25 years. I'm dead serious, because I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. I'm really getting the empath narcissist dynamic, you guys. I feel like he thought it was like your 10 of cups. And I mean, there's probably past life ties. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, there's obligation. And it's the high priestess, so you already know everything I'm telling you. You literally already know everything I'm telling you. You're just too freaking stubborn to admit it to yourself that you're not in a healthy situation. Like, you already know. I don't have to tell you this. You already know. Knight of Wands. So this is probably why I was getting that infidelity, because the Knight of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, rushes in, rushes out, playboy, playgirl energy. Again, I'm not saying any of it happened. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's been, like, I don't think the actually, it's too general. It's too general to pinpoint, but, like, you know that it's not good for you, and you know that you need to get out. And that's a flighty energy I was getting. I feel like somebody was wrongly accused of something. Four of Cups, somebody's out in the cold and not seeing what is being brought to them. So, like, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, like, this, I'm so upset, you guys. So I left my sunroof open, and my Rider-Waite deck got rained on and ruined. It's okay. At least it wasn't this one. This one was my very first deck. I would have cried my eyes out. So I feel like the universe is trying to bring you guys stuff, but you're not, like, opportunities to get out, like, I feel like they're bringing you people, like, left and right to try and be like, okay, this is not good for you at all, you need to get out. And I feel like multiple people have tried to tell you this, and I feel like multiple people have tried to tell you this throughout the years, because I feel like people see it. I feel like you're the only one who doesn't. And I feel that's the thing with the High Priestess. I even feel like you see it, you just put your blindfold on and you're in La La Land because you're moody. You're moody because you wasted so much time and didn't listen to anybody around you at the time or yourself, basically. And you're just feeling stuck emotionally, financially, even maybe. You're just feeling stuck. If you can cut the ties, I feel like you're gonna feel so much better. You just gotta cut the ties. You just gotta make that commitment to love yourself more. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is all about conflict. See, it's literally the fire-breathing dragon. Who is spitting words at you? Because I feel like somebody is being very verbally mean. Like, I'm just getting screaming. Like, I'm literally hearing and seeing screaming. Like, in your face screaming. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you're feeding into it, but, like, there's just, like, a calm energy right now. I don't know if you're in the calm before the storm. It's like that eerie calm before, like, you know, a big hurricane hits. Like, everything goes still, everything goes quiet, the birds are, like, just stillness. And then all of a sudden, everything just blows up. I don't know if that has happened. So right now it is August 3rd, I believe. Pretty sure it's afternoon time. I'm saying this for my own benefit, but it's like, there's definitely something that's, like, brewing, and it's been brewing. But you just gotta get your ducks in a row. Like, the longer you sit, you're just an open target. And it's sad. Like, Six of Swords, this is moving forward towards calmer water. I feel like you just need to rip the Band-Aid off. Head towards smoother sailing. Ooh, do you guys like sailboats or something? I just got an image of like a sailboat. And what's the thing in the back that goes like this and you go woo and woo? I don't even know what that is. They're just showing me. I don't know. I've never really been on a sailboat before, I don't think. I'm from Vermont, so I'm a little sheltered. Just a wee bit. Judgment just flew out. Strength in reverse. So judgment, you need to make a decision. You need to make a call because you're stuck. Strength in reverse. So I feel like you have no strength left. You're on your knees. Like, you're lower than your knees. Like, you're being kicked while you're down. You're literally being kicked while you're down, and you're being swallowed up whole. And I hate to tell you that, but I just feel like you're too nice. You're too nice. You're letting people walk all over you at this point. You're letting people walk all over you. And see, that's the thing. You're afraid to speak your truth. You're very afraid. You're very afraid to stand up for yourself. You need to be that lion that's being kicked, and you need to remember who you are, and you need to get back up, and you need to fight back. And I'm not saying fight back nastily, like get in a huge conversation, but you need to protect yourself, and you need to get out. You need to protect your energy. You need to protect your energy. And that is what Spirit is emphasizing right now, because it's not good. I feel like you've hit really lows. And when I say really lows because of her, okay, or him, this is a general reading. I mean lows. Like really, really, really depressed. And I'm not gonna get into that here, but like, you just don't know what to do. You feel so defeated because I feel like every time you try to move on, she comes back. Every try you think you're gonna do it, or you think you're finally over it, it's like the fishing reel. She just reels you right back in. Like, she'll give you some slack, but then she'll reel you right back in. And it's that manipulation. It's the manipulation. It's the classic empath narcissist dynamic. You need to find your backbone and you need to walk away. End of the story. And like I said, if this isn't resonating for you, this is a general reading. But right now, I am very tapped into somebody's energy. And I am telling you right now that it is not healthy and you need to get out. Like I said, if this does not resonate with you, you will know your situation. Do never give your power away to a tarot reader, ever. If it resonates with you, you will know, you will feel it. But this is clearly for somebody, because I am so tapped right now. I don't know what I'm saying. My brain is just mush. It's just a mush. But somebody clearly needs to hear this, because it's a wake-up call. Spirit, like, this is so emphasized. This is so emphasized. Somebody needs a wake-up call. Another one. Spirit cares, but there's a point where if you're not, Spirit always cares, but you have to put in the work and you have to meet Spirit halfway. We can guide, but we can't guide those who aren't willing to take the blindfold off and follow. I'm sorry, but I can't. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy resources to put into trying to save somebody who doesn't want to save themselves. You have to put in the effort, and then me and Spirit can meet you halfway. This is Spirit already. Like, this is Spirit clapping. You need to take care of yourself. You need to not worry about how other people feel. You need to not worry about what other people will do. You need to not worry about how other people will react. You need to not worry about what other people will say or think. Because you're drained. You are so beyond drained. And Spirit is upset because they see you not taking care of yourself. You're giving too much. And you see, when you're an empath, you have to learn that lesson. And you see, that's why so many empaths fall through the cracks, because they don't listen. They don't. They're so caught up in what they feel, they're not willing to put it aside and be like, okay. They don't take care of themselves because they feel other people's emotions so deeply. And you see, that's what needs to change. You need to plug that energy into yourself, and you will feel so much better. I'm feeling like there are ties, so I am feeling like you are gonna have to talk, so keep it civil. Keep it as civil as possible, but get out. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. I still have a headache. Okay. I'm still coming back down. Okay. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Spirit's not done about talking about loving yourself. Nice try, Lillian. See, she's not in control. It's all us. But anyway, your angels and ancestors, everybody you have behind you on your spiritual team is pushing you to get out, and is pushing you to love yourself, because they see you struggling. They see you questioning yourself, because I feel like somebody's mean. Somebody is so mean to you and so unfair to you. Like, it saddens us. It saddens us. And I don't think you understand the severity of it. Spirit doesn't think you when I say I mean Spirit. Spirit doesn't think you understand the severity of this, because you're not in a healthy space. You don't even know what a healthy relationship is anymore. You are so depleted. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. You need to get out and love yourself first. I'm sorry, but you gotta cut you gotta cut the cords. I mean, it's not up to me. You have free will. Do what you want. I that's the thing. I care, but my lesson has had to be to know when to stop caring. I cannot physically help everybody. As much as I would love to, I cannot help you if you're not willing to help yourself and make those steps. But if you choose to help yourself, I can hold your hand and I can help you through it. As hard as it is, I can help you through it. I've been there. I've ripped my own heart out to save myself several times. I've lived, I've learned. You just gotta love yourself, because I feel like you don't have boundaries. You've never implemented boundaries. Boundaries are a foreign concept to you. Boundaries are such a foreign concept to you. Like, it's ridiculous. Boundaries are such a foreign concept to you. And I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Okay, wow. Love and light, guys. If you're questioning this, but I feel like you do have good people around you, and Spirit wants to tell you that. Like, I don't want you to get all freaked out, because, like, this is definitely somebody that's closer to you. This is definitely somebody I want to say that you've had an intimate connection with. Because I am kind of getting that jealousy. I'm getting jealousy. I'm getting that, like, I don't know. I'm just getting very off balance feminine energy. And I'm getting a masculine energy that's over providing. Very much over providing. And I'm getting a couple of you. You guys are too giving. You don't know when to say no. You don't know when to say no. Love, like, yes, some people's love language is serving, but love isn't always providing. You have to receive too. Like, it's equal give and take. You can't have one without the other. You can't give and you can't receive. You can't. It's not healthy. And if one person is willing to fix themselves and do the spiritual work and ascend, and the other person isn't, that's the sad reality of a spiritual awakening. It's not easy. There's gonna be people you have to walk away from that aren't serving you. Unfortunately, you gotta know when to put your foot down. You have to know your own boundaries. You have to figure out what you stand for, because I feel like you don't. You don't. Spirit wants you to figure it out. Spirit wants you to meditate. Spirit wants you to go outside. Spirit wants you to get away and be free. Spirit just wants you to put as much effort into yourself as you put into them. And that's a foreign concept for you too. You need to take care of yourself, because you don't. It's always been about other people. It's always been about other people. And you are so giving and so nurturing and so sweet. It's so sad to see you like that. Like, I'm about ready to cry, because Spirit doesn't want to see you like that. But again, if you're not willing to help yourself, I can't help you. And this is the sad reality of doing YouTube readings, is some of you guys aren't going to be willing to help yourselves. And I know you guys aren't going to want to hear this. A lot of you guys probably have clicked off by now. But I'm a medium. I have credibility to stand by. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys. I'm not. I'm a professional psychic medium. I read energies. And I've seen it in my own life where I've been too nice to people. I've had that niggling feeling that something was off. I knew something was off and they weren't good people. And you have that deep down. If you just listen and open to your eyes, you're gonna know. And again, with the high priestess there, you don't need me to tell you any of this at all. You already know. You're just so stubborn, you don't want to admit it to yourself. Okay, so I really hope this helped you guys to really confirm your own inkling. I really hope that this brought you some clarity. Spirit says confirmation. Spirit says confirmation. You can't love somebody else more than yourself. It's not healthy. It's not. You gotta put yourself first and then you can love. You gotta nurture yourself before you can nurture. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense, you guys. So this was a little longer than I anticipated, but I definitely feel like you guys definitely needed it. Yeah, so I really hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you are watching this. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye, guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Hi, guys. How are you? So basically what I'm doing is I'm just saging your energy and clearing your energy field before I tap into your guys' energies. So the question we are asking today is if the person you have on your mind is going to be nuts or if they're nice. So please keep in mind, this is a general disclaimer, but keep in mind that this is a general reading. So I am tapping into, I don't even know how many people's energies right now. So this is YouTube. Please take what is please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Pile 2. Do you guys stutter a lot? I don't even know where that came from. That was just like literally my words fell out of my mouth there. I don't know. Do you guys have like an unbalanced throat chakra maybe? So the third chakra, I guess I talk about the chakras a lot. Yes, I'm aware, you guys. But basically the third chakra is all about speaking. and I feel like you guys could have a little bit of cloudiness. Maybe just not like speaking the truth between you and somebody. There could be like something left unsaid. It's kind of interesting, actually. Did somebody have like speech? Okay, what is, You're gonna have to like bear with me because they're like not really communicating that well, but I don't know if somebody like passed away who had like a speech impediment. Like it just feels like words are just like falling out, and I'm trying to understand him, but because he's showing me a giraffe, like a stuffed animal giraffe, I think it might be. Okay, well now he's showing me quite a few stuffed animals, so I don't know. So I'm seeing like, and again, this is a general reading and I don't really want to get into this because it's YouTube. And it's so general, but I'm seeing it, so I'm not gonna say it, and it feels important. Fair warning, this does feel like a little boy or maybe an adult with like a disability maybe. Because I'm kind of getting that, like they feel a little bit older. But they seem very young for their age. But I don't know if somebody like passed away that was like that, because he's just showing me like a lot of like his stuffed animals. I don't know if like, for me, I think about like Webkins. Like, I don't even know if you guys know what they were, but they were like these little stuffed animals like back when I was a kid. This is gonna like, you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, but they had like an online thing that you could like go play with like your stuffed animals online. But I don't know, they're like showing me that. So like, oh, autism, that is what it is, maybe. But I'm also getting I can't even talk, Asperger's. I'm sorry if I'm totally butchering it. I'm channeling. But he just wants you to know that he's happy. He is so happy, and he doesn't want you to be sad. And this is a he. So like he sees that you're sad. Like it's almost like you're sad for him. But he doesn't want you to be sad for him. He's saying that he was like in a lot of pain down here, and like I don't know, like maybe it was even like after an accident. Like, did somebody have like an accident? But either way, he's just like really happy, and he just wants you to be happy. And I don't know, I know this is probably a common thing to say, but he's just holding my hand, and to me like that's a big indicator. I don't know if you guys like always have hands when you go to the grocery store, or if that's like the last thing you guys did was like he held your hand, but I'm getting like he actually grabbed your hand. Instead of you grabbing his hand, instead of saying goodbye, he's telling me specifically that he grabbed your hand, like right before he passed away, and he's grabbing my hand right now. Yeah. I wonder too if it was like an infant maybe that has kind of like grown up on the other side. That's a possibility, just because like the way he grabbed my hand, I don't know, I don't want to get into that because like I am starting to feel a lot of emotion behind that. If you lost a baby, I am so sorry. That is like, I can't imagine. But just know that it is going on the other side with you. And it's like, as you experience your good moments, I'm getting that it's a he's right there with you, watching you. The other thing too is a miscarriage. A miscarriage is coming through really strong, and it feels like really recent. What's the deal with the number 17? There's also something about your dreams. I feel like you get so I feel like your passed on loved ones come down to visit you in your dreams. They're telling me that your dreams are very prophetic and that you need to keep a dream journal. And they're not playing with that. I don't know, there's something about journaling in general. But there's something about 17. 17. What's the deal with the head? Why am I getting such a bad head rush right now? And it feels like I can't breathe. Okay, I gotta get out of this because this is too much mediumship right now. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to get into this see, this is what happens as a medium. They just take over, and even though my head is ow, what's the deal with the head? I'm so sorry if just ow. Oh, please know, if you guys ever want to book a personal reading, don't tell me anything. I don't want to know anything. Just book a personal reading. That's just a little disclaimer, because I know I ask a lot of you guys for confirmation on here, but that's only if you're not planning to get if you're planning, you want me to take you on as a client, I do not want to know anything. So just know that. My information will be down in the description box below. But yeah, I am sorry your reading kind of took a turn. This is supposed to be if somebody's not too nice. And all of a sudden they just went off. So I don't even know what that was about, but I'm gonna go with that was apparently for somebody. So we have the panther. I don't know. I'm just the green eyes are really, really, really sticking out to me. So I don't know. Somebody could have crazy green eyes, you guys. I feel like somebody's watching you, or you're watching somebody to try and figure out if they have good intentions, or somebody's trying to figure out if you have good intentions. That's what I'm getting with this, to be totally honest with you. I wonder if that'll... Ooh, you guys, I am on point. I'm a genius. Ooh, and we have a dragonfly. So what is this? Fire and air. I just want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. Yeah, fire and air, guys. So you guys could be a classic fire and air sign. Oh, this is one of my favorite combinations. I love me a good fire sign. They have to have a lot of air in their chart, though. Well, not necessarily, because then it can just kind of be the whole smoke and mirrors thing situation. I don't know. I feel yeah, there's definitely you guys feed each other, but then there's a lot of smoke, so it gets a little confusing. But then the passion just keeps bringing you guys back together, and neither of you really know what's up. I just feel you just keep feeling something on the inside. And Spirit wants you to know that that's for a reason. You have those feelings for a reason. Oh, and apparently I also picked up the swan. So I'm kind of feeling you guys could have a So they're telling me you guys could have a child, or that this is future energy. So like I'm definitely getting that with this connection you actually have, because I wasn't gonna pull 3 cards, but that just happened. So I'm definitely getting that this is a very, 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 very fated like union, and it's meant to bring forth like offspring. So like obviously right away I'm definitely getting like that this is a very good connection. And the other thing too is because I was channeling, like it turned into like a whole mediumship thing for I don't even know how long in the beginning. I don't know if you like lost somebody, or maybe you guys like even lost a child, but like it's gonna be like you guys are supposed to have a kid. Like it's gonna be brought reincarnated if you believe in reincarnation. If not, it's like totally no big deal. But like from what Spirit has told me, like there's past, like I know there's past lives. I'm like cognizant of like my past lives. I just get flashes of my past life sometimes, and I've had that like throughout my whole lifetime. And it's, yeah, and it looks like a movie in my head, just like playing in my head. And I like if I look like I'm in the clouds, like not like I'm not, like I'm literally having a flashback of the past or a premonition of the future. Like if I look like I'm not here, like I'm literally in a whole nother world. Like some people would probably call that La La Land, but I am just a psychic medium. I feel like you guys could have more than one child because I keep shuffling. So yeah, there's see, you guys definitely are supposed to have kids, and there could even be 2. I feel like there's gonna be like a son and a daughter. Oh geez, I wasn't even expecting this, but like I guess this could make sense because we're trying to figure out if the person you're thinking about is nuts or nice. So I feel like there's a possibility that you could feel nuts, because I feel like part of your story, if you're still in that beginning phases of like the what's the word, relationship, thank you Spirit, that it's a little confusing at first because you have the smoke and mirrors of the fire and air sign, and I feel like, oh, you both are very detached in like the way you do and see things, and especially emotionally wise, and I feel like neither one of you are very grounded. So I feel like I'm trying to get you 2 together. Like this is a very angelically supported connection, I would say. Like you 2 are, there's definitely more to this than meets the eye. There's a lot more to this connection than meets the eye, I would say. There are spirit babies strong in this, and I'm getting a son and a daughter, and I'm getting one's gonna probably be a water sign. And again, this is like super specific, so this can only be for like one of you, but like I'm getting like a daughter and a son, and one's an earth sign and one's a water sign, and each of them are both gonna teach you guys this lessons together. Does that make sense? So I feel like I'm gonna pull some tarot cards on this, but there's like, just with this, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it might be a little rocky, because I'm just like, it's like I feel like the hardest part of this connection is gonna be grounding it, because with the fire and air signs, it can be very hard to ground something like that, because it gets smoky very fast, because there's a lot of passion, but you just, fire and air create a lot of smoke, so there's a lot of illusion. I'm feeling a lot of illusion, but like I feel like there's meant to be illusion, and there's meant to be space, and there's meant to be separation, and it's supposed to drive you guys a little bit nuts, because I feel like both of so mother and father, so this is gonna be you and them, are like very, very, very flighty people, and I'm getting you mirror each other. I'm feeling you both have commitment issues, to be totally honest with you. I'm not trying to call you out, like, at all. Um, but there's a lot that's going to come out of this connection. So I'm definitely feeling like you guys might think you guys are nuts sometimes, and you guys definitely will drive each other nuts. But you guys are definitely both very nice people. And you guys are meant to have babies. At least 2, maybe more. That makes me so happy. I should do a reading on spirit babies and just talk about spirit babies. Ooh, don't get me thinking about babies, guys. That's not fair. I love babies. I don't want one yet, though. But I love babies. They're so cute. And little and squishy. Okay, enough with that happy place. Back to my thing. Sorry, I'm just thinking about babies. I am so maternal, it's so bad. I'm not even a mother. Okay. Let's get back into it. I'm getting new bunnies today, so I'm gonna have a total of 3 bunnies. Well, 2 are my best friend's bunnies. I guess we're kind of, I don't even know what the plan is, but we're just kind of sharing them. And yeah, like, they're gonna stay at my house, but like, yeah, and I'm just super happy because now my bunny, Sir Bun Bun, has a friend. You guys didn't need to know that. But it's whatever. Sorry about that. You guys could have a bunny or really like bunnies. Oh, maybe you guys are flighty. I'm getting like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of seeing like a vision of like an owl like stalking a bunny right now. Like, I don't even know if like that's the right terminology. But, you know, like, don't owls stalk prey? And I'm like, wouldn't the bunny be the prey? And like, I don't even really like thinking about killing things, especially bunnies. But I don't know, there's definitely, somebody has their eye fixated on somebody right now. And I feel like maybe like it's under wraps. Like the bunny doesn't see it coming. I don't really think either of them saw it coming, and it just kind of hit both of them out of the blue. But I definitely feel like somebody's lost hope in this connection, but there's like still like, you guys are still watching each other because like I feel like logically like it's over. It's over. It's just over. Logically. Like there's no proof of anything. Like it's nothing, it could be nothing more than a silly crush. Like it's the energy I'm getting, and it like that's the energy behind the illusion and the smoke and mirror. That's why I'm getting the smoke and mirror, because like there's a lot of passion, but like you guys can't express emotions or ground anything into the physical world. Oh dear. I don't know, I'm definitely getting faded lovers, at the very least. And then but you see, the thing is, the spirit babies keep pushing, so you guys both feel totally nuts. You guys both feel totally nuts, so you guys think each other are nuts. Well, maybe just one of you thinks one is nuts, so you just kind of, but no. Spirit's giving you the thumbs up on this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull some tarot cards. I think I want to use the love deck because it's pink and pretty. If I can get it open. Oh, okay. I love this deck. And I have the brother deck, sister and brother deck. I don't know if they're technically like, one's just black and one's pink. So I called the pink one the sister deck and the black one the brother deck. Sorry if I'm rambling too much. See, literally guys, the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is literally some readings. See, I can't even talk, this is powerful stuff. So some readers call this the 1111 card. So what this means is, like, if you believe in twin flames, like, this is a sign that this could be your twin flame. Like, this is fated. Like, this could be the highest level soulmate of all soulmates. That's basically what the twin flame. Like, there's a lot that goes into twin flames. Like, there's a lot that goes into twin flames. I don't really want to get into it. Plus, it's like super controversial. But yeah, just know that this is a fated union, and you guys are like predestined to be together, and there are spirit babies pushing. So see, I'm not wrong. See, once again, tarot just confirms how psychic I am. This is why I don't usually pull tarot cards, because I don't need to. Oh, wait. Success. So I feel like you guys need to, like, this just popped out. It came with the deck. I totally saw it. I took it out. So it's kind of funny. It's back. It's because I'm positive I took this out of here. So, like, I'm like, yeah. Okay, that's a little weird. So maybe this is a reminder for all of us just to kind of like reevaluate like what our views of success should be. So I'm just going to read this to you real quick. So it says, what is success? To laugh often and much, to win and the respect of intelligent people, and the affection of children. See, I was just talking about children, was I not? See, I have chills. See, like, I freak myself out sometimes, guys, still to this day. And I don't think that's ever gonna go away. And look how big that candle flame is. I don't know if you can see it, but like, this is so beyond powerful, you guys. It's kind of like, even for me, it's a lot. And I'm used to it. And the affection of children to earn their appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends. And you see, that is literally what this entire reading is about, identifying and enduring like being able to protect yourself from those false energies, because like I can basically help you identify the false friends, because you know, I'd rather have no friends than have a bunch of fake friends, because note to self, note to the wise, you are your best company. Learn to be okay on your own, and then you will start attracting other people. Let's not burn the house down, well, that wouldn't be your wisest idea ever. Now if I could read, that would be appreciated. To appreciate the beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child or a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. That this is to have success. Quoted by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Geez, that just took me back to high school, and I'm sorry I can't read fluently right now. My contacts are a little fuzzy because I think I have makeup in. So, sorry. But yeah, I just needed to stop to read that because Spirit told me it was important. Spirit, okay. Hold on, I'm dropping things. What's the deal with the slug function though, you guys? Seriously. Ace of Wands, see, so there is a lot would explain the babies. If you are not looking to have children, be extremely careful with this person, because the spirit babies are knocking. They are knocking. And you got 2 of them, at least. Sorry. Look, guys, it's my Phoenix water bottle. Isn't it pretty? It has crystals in it. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is about passion, like a lot of passion, and it's about kind of like the beginning of it, but there's like always a passion. There's like there's a lot of chemistry. I definitely feel like sometimes you distrust it because it does seem a little bit too good to be true, or maybe it's just like, again, it's the smoke and mirrors. That's just how it's supposed to be. Like, you guys are supposed to have that distance in the beginning, so like you learn to miss each other, essentially. What aren't you saying? It's not being spoken. Or you guys have acid reflux, one of the two. Justice. And see, this relationship will be your justice, because I feel like a lot of you guys have been through the hard relationships already, because I feel like you guys have both evolved past the state. Once you get into this union, you guys will have evolved past the state of like any toxic exes or any lingering energies. You guys, like, yes, you guys may be a little bit player-esque, both of you, I'm kind of getting, but once it gets grounded, I feel like there's going to be a loyalty there, just because I feel like you both made the decision on your own that, okay, that's my person. If I get a shot, I'm not going to mess it up. Does that, like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's your, like, this relationship is going to be your justice. Like, I would not be surprised if you spent, like, the rest of your life with this person, to be honest with you. And it's definitely the mother or father of your children. So, I mean, I'm definitely getting it's going to be, like, the question here is, are they nuts or are they nice? I'm definitely getting they're pretty nice. You have the world. So this person is literally going to see you and your family as the world. So that's pretty amazing. Like, this is literally just supporting everything I've said, and it's like the completion of the cycle. So you guys have been through all the lessons. You've been through everything. You've been through all 21 stages of the major arcana. Like, I don't, like, I'll shuffle again, but like, I don't really think I need to say much more. Like, this is your person. This is, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is your karmic justice. There are so many major arcana, like, this is literally fated beyond belief. Like, it's so fated, you guys. You have the Fool. Take a leap. Take a leap if you haven't leaped yet. Take a leap. Take a leap. That just flew. Two of Pentacles. I mean, you might have to balance something. Maybe you have to balance like love and school, or like a really busy job, or maybe you guys both have like really different like work schedules, so like it's hard. Like, you guys are probably gonna have to balance something, and it's not gonna be perfect because nothing's ever perfect. But this is such a divinely guided union. It's insane. So to answer the question, is this person nuts or nice? I'm definitely gonna say they are nice. I mean, with that being said, everybody has their ups and downs, but this is like a significant connection. If it's not a lover, it's a best friend. It's somebody that's meant to be in your life. So I would definitely appreciate the friendship or the relationship you either have or you're going to have with this person, because it's very significant. If it is a friend, there are kid energies, so maybe your kids will be very close. But that's just what I'm getting. To me, it feels more like a romantic relationship, but it could be a best friend. But it feels like you guys are gonna be, like, there are literally spirit babies knocking at the door, so to me it feels like husband and wife type thing. And I feel like if you guys are in the beginning phases of it, like, you just have this feeling about somebody you've met. Spirit says, like, there are so many, like, it's so fated. I mean, keep in mind, I always talk about this whenever I'm like saying anything like this. There's always fate and free will. Just because something is predestined for you doesn't mean you have to have it. Like, it has to be aligned with the free will of both people. And you see, that's why, I'm not gonna get into that actually, but yeah, that's why I don't like doing spells or that kind of stuff on people, because it's like you're kind of interfering with other people's free will by doing that. So I mean, like, yes, you can manifest something, but you also have to understand that if it's not aligned with the other person's free will, you can't bend their will, because that's not moral. Does that make sense? There's always a balance between stuff, and I want to point that out to you guys, because this connection is going to be very, very intense, and you guys are both gonna think each other are nuts at points. You guys are going to drive each other nuts just trying to get the relationship grounded. I'm sorry, but you are. You guys may go through separations where you don't talk to each other, and communication is very, very rocky. But like I said, you got spirit babies knocking out the door. So trust it, it's good for you, and it's healthy. And it's faded. So yeah, I would just enjoy the ride, you guys. So that I think I'm gonna call it here, because there's not much more to say about this. So bye guys. Hi guys, how are you? So this is for those of you who chose Rock 3. So I hope all is well. I hope you're all having a fantastical, wonderful day, night, evening, or whenever you're watching this. I don't know. I'm feeling very excited right now to tell you to go get like a cup of tea or like some water or something. I'm feeling that you're very, very, very dehydrated right off the bat, file 3. Go drink something. Go like get some Gatorade. I don't know. You could be hungover. I don't know. Yeah. What's the deal? You're also not breathing. Like, you're not breathing at all. Like, I'm just getting, like, you're just holding your breath. Like, you guys, I definitely feel like you guys are my babies that are riddled with anxiety. Do you have like PTSD? Were you like bullied? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like you feel like everybody's out to get you. And it's kind of making me sad, because there are genuine people out there. So again, this is the Firefly. This was in pile 1. Granted, it didn't have the best energies ever, because it was talking about like a super toxic like relationship dynamic. I mean, we all go through them. I mean, it's totally normal. It's part of spiritual evolution. It's part of learning. It's part of growing. Maybe if you guys came from pile 1, or maybe you chose another pile, or you saw some of it and you didn't like it, so you chose another pile. I don't know. You guys are just feeling very beat up, and if I beat you guys up in pile 1, I definitely didn't mean to. It's just, there's an unhealthy relationship dynamic, and I feel like things like, maybe you don't have the best luck in relationships, because like maybe perhaps like you need to kind of sit back and reanalyze and just kind of like regroup and take some time to go like hermit mode, to really find your light, because I feel like there's some definite inner work that needs to be done, because in order for the Firefly to shine, it really needs to it needs to go through the darkness so it can shine, because without the dark, the Firefly can't light up, right? So you really gotta take time and be gentle with yourself, and be gentle. Oh my. So the buffalo. This is literally the dynamic that was in pile 1. Literally what was in pile 1. So this is clearly real time, and you guys are watching me shuffle. Like, I don't know. So I feel like I could be talking to the other person. Because there's a darker energy. See? I'm tapped in and this is your spouse now. See? Because before I think in pile 1, of course they're linked, you guys. Well, maybe they're not linked, but I feel like it's the same story. So, like, I feel like maybe you could have some toxic patterns that you need to address within yourself. Yeah. Because I feel like you're not realizing, and I can only talk so much about this before I start getting annoyed, because I'm like, you guys are already very guarded. You guys are at the point where you're in such a dark night. You're gonna take things so personally, and I feel like you're so unbalanced mentally. You come up with situations in your head that aren't true, and you just blow up and you blow things way out of proportion. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily the other person, but in this, like, I think this is talking about self. I think this is talking about self. This isn't so much about your relationship with other people. This one's about your relationship with yourself. I don't even know, Spirit. This is about if the person they're dealing with is nuts or nice. And they're saying, yeah, we know. They're dealing with themselves and they need help. Like, this is gonna make sense, child. Don't worry. Okay, so this is Spirit. Lillian has totally gone away, because this is kind of like where she gets kind of, for lack of a better word, uptight. Like, she won't say things because she feels like she's gonna make people upset with her. But, you know, Spirit's just gonna say it because it needs to be said. Because sometimes, like, and you see, that's the thing with narcissism. Like, people don't even realize they're narcissistic or that they have anything to change. And you see, that's the issue. If you're noticing all sorts of bad energy and all sorts of crazy events just keep happening, like, I feel like you're not listening. You're not listening. You're just in such a dark place, and you've been in such a dark place since you were a child, because I'm feeling there's so much mother wounding and father wounding. Like, there is so much stuff that, like, you haven't worked through, and you've just taken it out on the world, and you've become so, like, you're not in a good place. And I think even you realize you don't have a good relationship with yourself, because nobody sticks around you very long. Nobody sticks around you very long because you don't have that solid relationship within yourself. And I feel like even your loyal buffalo is questioning you. And that's sad, because you just have such walls up that you're pushing it away. And it's the unwillingness. You're not seeing it from the other person's perspective, and quite frankly, you're being selfish. And you're so ungrounded that you're not seeing the reality of the situation, and you're just making things up and scenarios up in your head. And it's just making everything in everybody's life so much more complicated than it is. Just let go. You have so much control issues. You're covered in so much darkness because you try to control, because you couldn't control when you were little. You lost control when you were little. I don't know what. like, there's a lot of deep-seated stuff that I could get into here, but it's so personal, and I'm not gonna go on and on with it on a YouTube video because it's so personal. And you're going through such a dark journey within yourself right now. Like, you're not gonna want me to air this out on a public broadcast. If you want me to air this out, like, come to me one-on-one, and we can air it out, and I can help you work through it, and I can help you heal your shadow and then balance it out. But right now you have so much inner work to do that you're affecting everybody around you. And it's not just your husband, it's everybody. Think about it. You've never had a close relationship with anybody, and if you have, you push them away, and they're not there long term. Like, just think about it. Like, you need to start doing meditation, and you need to start you need to start seeing other people's perspectives, because it's not always about you. And I mean, that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow, because I mean, it's the ego. It's the human ego, and it's okay. It's okay, but you've been so engulfed in unhealthy energies your whole entire life, you don't know what's unhealthy and what's healthy. Does that make sense? And I'm not trying to call you out, and me and Spirit aren't trying to rip you to shreds. But there's just so much unbalanced energy. You're not even a friend to yourself right now. Like, you're so mean. Like, you're mean to other people, but you're even meaner to yourself. And at the end of the day, when you look in the mirror, you don't like yourself. You're unbalanced. You don't even know who you are anymore. Like, there are so many things you could be doing. Like, I don't know. There's like something to do with addiction, substances. I don't know, and I feel like you're so quick to jump. You're so quick to jump to conclusions or to accuse somebody of something. Or I feel like you're honestly always looking for a way out because you want a way out. I feel like you're honestly trying to, like, push him away and make him leave. At least on a subconscious level. At least on a subconscious level. And if you want to change that, I'll be the first to help you. I'll take you in with open arms. But if you want to keep functioning on a lower vibrational level, that's up to you. Like, and this isn't me choosing sides. This isn't me being, oh, you're the narcissist, he's the empath. We all have those traits. It's just sometimes one trait is more imbalanced in one person in a particular point in their life than another. And when somebody's so unbalanced, you have to be prepared. Like, Spirit is gonna throw tower moments at you. You can only throw out so much bad energy and so much bad karma. And the thing is, I don't even think you realize you're doing it. Like, it's I would look into narcissism, to be totally honest with you. Spirit sees the selfishness. And there's always a role with karma. And it's up to you which side you're gonna be on. There's a light and there's a dark. And there's a good and there's a bad. And you just have to choose your morals. And you have to choose what you believe in and what you stand for. And you can't be wishy-washy on it. And you have to really question your motives, because I don't think you're in it for the right reasons. I don't think you're in it for the right reasons, and I think you know that, but you're holding on for material. I don't even know why you're holding on. Because, let me shuffle. like, I don't know, like, I feel like you know it's not good. You know, but like, you like it because you have him wrapped around your finger. And that's where you like him, wrapped around your finger. So Ace of Wands in reverse, so that's a lack of passion. So I feel like, yeah, there's like no passion anymore. Everything's fizzled out. I'm honestly giving like even conflict. Like I feel like you guys know, like you guys are past that point where you guys can work it out. You guys are just both so stubborn that you're staying. Sorry guys if you heard that. We have the Star in the reverse. So the Star in the reverse, so that, again, this is an Aquarius card. This is what I got off the thing. But it's in the reverse, so you're not balanced. This is exactly what I was saying. You are not balanced. You are too much in that shadow energy. And, you know, the Star, you think about the Star, when it's in good energy, it's upright, it's a leader, it's somebody who people look up to, like they're a star, they shine, basically. But when it's in reverse, they're dark, they're conniving, they use their power for not goodness, and manipulative, vain. Hi guys, sorry about that. So the other thing too is I'm feeling like you guys really have no patience, like whatsoever. Your fuse, like you have no fuse. That's how short your patience is. And you're such a perfectionist. I feel like everybody around you is so worried about being perfect. See, like I can't even get this angle right. So I honestly feel like nothing is good enough for you. Nothing is ever good enough for you. Because like it like has to do with your mentality. You need to do like the subconscious reprogramming and stuff to really reset your mindset because it needs work. You guys are literally right smack dab in the middle of dark night of the soul. Whoever's reverse, see, guys, like you guys aren't in a healthy union, and it's because you aren't in a healthy union with yourself first and foremost. That's literally the first step. Like I'm literally going to sound like a preacher. And again, like Four of Pentacles, this is about you holding on to things obsessively and not sharing and being greedy, and it's like the miser of the minor arcana. See, it's like the sneaky manipulative energy I'm getting. Like I know what I'm talking about, you guys. Like I know what I'm talking about. I'm a professional. And again, this isn't me attacking your energy, but this is like spirit calling you out because like you need a wake-up call. You don't have the best energies. And I mean, I'm totally willing to help you because like this is what I want to do. I want to help people who aren't in good energies, but there's also the point is it's like you have to be able to help yourself, because I'm not going to sit here and, you know, essentially waste my breath, because this does take a lot of energy. And for me to like channel it, it's like both sides of the coin, but it's like, okay, yes, I'm an empath, so I feel sympathy for both parties, but it's like, if you're not willing to be a nice person and you're just out to get other people, like other people aren't gonna have your back. If you're not genuine, other people aren't gonna be genuine with you. And it's kind of like, I kind of feel like you guys are kind of living in your karma. And I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's just like, I really feel like you guys really need to do the perception shift. And see, I feel like you guys are stuck. The fastest moving knight in reverse. So I feel like people could even be, like, I feel like you run away from yourself. You're afraid of your shadow, and that's why it's so unbalanced. Like, you're just so off balance, you guys. Five of Wands, that's more about conflict. I just feel like you guys are literally just in this inner turmoil with yourselves, and I really feel like you guys need to start helping yourselves. I don't know. There's just, like, I feel like you have so Like, you're just disappointed in yourself constantly, so you just take it out on everybody else. Like, I don't know what, like, this is a general reading, but, like, you're definitely a pessimist. Like, you need to change that mentality because it's literally blocking your manifestations. The reason why bad things keep happening to you is because you're manifesting it. You're literally manifesting bad things to happen to you because you're so pessimistic, and because you believe negative things are going to happen to you. Guess what? Negative things are going to happen to you. Like, it's law of attraction. Does that make sense? And you're just pushing people away, and if you keep this up, you're going to be alone. And I don't want you to be alone. So please, please, please really consider the inner journey of spiritual work and all that, because it's a process. It's not always fun. It's a matter of checking yourself, and it's a matter of checking your shadows, and it's a matter of owning your mistakes, and it's a matter of owning your toxicities, because we all have them. We're all human. Even me. But you got to be willing to work on them. That's the first step. That's the first step, you guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you with that because I have a million things to do. I really hope this wasn't too harsh. This is really just about yourself, and Spirit's just kind of leaving it up to you because energy can change. I definitely feel like whatever situation you're in, it could be with another person. If it is with another person, there's a lot of conflict. I'm definitely feeling, though, the main source for this is there's a lot of inner conflict that's creating much great outer chaos. Does that make sense? Because you attract what you are. Does that make sense? Life is what you make it. You can either be kind or you can be bitter. You can move on or you can be jaded. It's up to you. You choose your poison. Mine's success. So choose wisely, because I feel like a lot of you choose revenge, and that's Spirit's just telling you that's not the high path. Spirit encourages you to choose the high path, always. So with that, I'm going to leave you with love and light. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, evening. If this reading resonated with you, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, I'm not tearing at you. If this didn't resonate with you, just let it be. Like, I'm trying to help people. Like, I'm the mirror, so like, this is what I reflect your energy back. I reflect the energy back, and if it's not good, I can't not tell you it's not good, because that's going to cause blockages in my own throat chakra. So like, I have to tell you guys how it is straight. I can't, like, I'm not even cognizant of what I'm saying when I'm doing this. Like, it's not even me. That's the craziest part. Like, I know things. I don't know how I know them. I just know, and that's the supernatural part of all this. I just know. So I guess I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. Love you.